said Spotify.
Spotify Discovery Mode campaign.
Ooh.
All right.
Oh, I see
4.
requirements already.
Yep, it's you could automatically get your tracks into Spotify's algorithms, pretty much. Like basically, you could get your song recommended just when people are listening to Spotify radio. Like it's just a bigger chance that your song is gonna come up. But instead of paying up front for it, their Discovery Mode doesn't require an upfront budget. Instead, a 30% commission is applied.
Oh, hell no.
30% commission is applied to the recording royalties generated from all streams of the selected songs in Discovery Mode context, Spotify Radio and autoplay. Yeah, so basically, like, usually, like right now, artists pay for playlisting, and now I guess this is Spotify's version of filtering out just that, like just okay, like it's no reason for you guys to go to these playlisters anymore, that half of them are fake anyway, like just come straight to us. But it's also, I guess the negative side is like
No
them
choice.
niggas know damn bro, like you guys 30% is crazy,
That's
bro. Like
crazy.
we're making
Big
point
ass
zero zero
number.
a third of a cent of a stream, bro. So 1,000 streams, 1,000 streams is worth $2.38. So if you get 1,000 streams off that Discovery Mode shit, they're taking 30% of your $2, like, which is already only $2,
Yeah.
like, bro.
Say,
So
that's so greedy to take.
even if you do 10,000 streams off that shit, which is what they like, bro, people are just gonna like, people are gonna be happy. Like, I'm mad because artists are about to be literally tricked. Like, you guys are gonna be happy you're getting these streams, but 10,000 streams is $23. Like, so even if you do 10,000 streams off of this new mode, bro, you're getting 30% of that taken away. Like, it's gonna be impossible for, like, it's already is impossible for artists to profit off their music unless you just sell that shit yourself. But like now it's like, oh, these niggas really don't care. Like,
It's $73.14 off that $23.
yep, like that's crazy.
And it's already on. It's crazy to just think like how bad not bad, whatever. How it feels now to see 1,000 streams and that much money, and just now like just that number gets cut from 23 to like $15.
Yep.
No option to do the other just pay front.
You
It's
can,
crazy,
yeah.
bro.
And
Like,
now
just
it's like,
forcing you to only do it that way.
that's the shit. You could still buy playlisting, but like now it's like everybody, like, if you're in music long enough, you know, like this playlist and shit, like paying for like Spotify and like streaming promo, like, bro, it's hit or miss. Like, you gotta dig deep to find something like that's authentic, and everything that's authentic, that shit is not cheap. Like, you're gonna spend at least 60 to 100, like $60 minimum, and like that's not really, like, that's gonna make you like a dollar or two back maybe, unless you like just get lucky on the algorithms, pretty much. So it's like. So I guess it filters out the bad playlist, or like just that aspect, but it's also just greedy as hell. And
That's hell.
It's the other side. Like there's benefit, like, and that's just, I think the thing, like you're saying, filter out the, like, there's value to it, right? Like it's gonna be very beneficial to like jump into this, like people that can be successful on here, right? Because how, like you've seen like the work you had to put in.
That's what
to get the algorithm shit to start fucking with you on Spotify, and how much that was important to breaking through to that next level.
That's what pisses me off. Like, I put in all that work. Niggas put in all that work to get on just these algorithms and shit. Did everything like the right way. Now you could just fucking little
just gonna-
Timmy could start rapping tomorrow and just have a straight gateway to that shit. And it's like, but I don't know. I'm still not even worried about that, because like if you're an established artist, it's like at the end of the day, the music, like, that's the thing about this promo shit. Like, bro, the music has to be good no matter what promo you do. Like, you gotta have something good. Like, if your music isn't good, then okay, your promo is gonna run, and then that's just gonna be it. You'll get what you get from it. Like, but as soon as that promo ends, like. Then you're just, if you plummet back down, then that's like, oh, so nobody from the promo actually added your song. That means like, so it's like, I don't know.
Yeah, no, there's no substitute for just having something people fuck with. But no, I think the frustrating part is like, I don't know, the industry. Like, it's hard for me to speak on. I don't make a lot of music anymore. I've never probably made it on that level, but. It's just a weird place, almost like, I guess probably just seeing what's going on with the writers' strike and seeing what's going on with like director, with the actor strike and everything. Writers specifically though, is just, it feels how similar it feels, especially for writers. Like, there's so much effort that has, like, just, this is another thing that you need on the long list of things you need in order to actually turn this into a profitable business.
Yeah.
But every single one of those things is also taking pieces of the pie. So even when you do turn it profitable, it's such a small thing.
Yeah,
Like it's not even compared to the revenue you actually are bringing in, the bit of that you actually see by the end of all the stuff you have to do to get to that point is like it's not livable, I guess, which everybody knows is like damn near impossible. Like whatever you got to really like everybody's working towards it, but like to get to that point is very difficult. But it's just it feels unsustainable, man. Because it's just gonna be the more, and it's like it's a weird place the industry's in, right? Because like you could argue there's this need for more specific curation, I guess, like just because there's so much content, right, to give people shit to listen to, but when you put all of it, when it's like again, it's always behind paywalls. It's just taken out of the profits, taken out of the revenue, taking out your profit margins over and over and over again until you're not making shit. Even like, and I'm sorry, like if you're not like somebody who's not trying to, or someone who's not successful, like you just not making shit. But even people who are really fucking successful, just
so that's why they have to do. That's why I have sympathy when people like get on artists for like doing like. Essentially clout chasing and shit like that. I was like, bro, like these niggas, like, cause they know, like, bro, the streaming's not, especially if you're signed to a deal, bro, you're not getting paid shit off streaming. You're literally like, basically the label is setting you up to, they're putting money behind you to get paid off of you as a person. Like, it kind of, I feel like it kind of sucks because you can't just, it's like you can't just be a straight rapper anymore. Like, bro, like to actually make money off that shit, you gotta not be a gimmick, or you gotta have something like. To actually bring in the money, because this shit is not. I got my United Masters up, so I got 600,000 total streams. United Masters has counted all time, and all time I've only made $1,074.
that's insane.
That's just crazy. 600,000 people.
That's crazy.
$1,000.
See, but and that is intimidating for a lot of people. Like all this shit makes it intimidating for people to want to hop in. It has to be like a different outlet that we can
sell this shit.
I was gonna say. So what the last time you did when you did statements? What percentage of sales did you get? Was it like 95 or 90? Or 70?
I got 100 because I think I just had like a little fee taken out just from the site I was going to. So like I sold it for $4 and like when I cashed out it was like $3.95 or some shit.
Okay, so you're like damn near. Okay, so you was only what is that like 3? So probably just even processing fee. So I'll do it without that. Yeah. So you said how much money you said you made on the 600,000?
600,000, $1,000.
Just 1,000.
1,074. Yeah.
1,074. So again, that's 600,000 plays. Like again, that's over the entire right. That's a crazy number to get to, which is just it's amazing to think. That's crazy. Just to pat you on like that's crazy. 600,000 people have listened like to this shit. Yeah. But 1,074 to make that much, to make the same amount of money on doing the $4 album sale, like you were saying. Mm-hmm. You want to guess how many you got to sell?
How much? Only like 200.
268.
268. Yeah, we only had to sell 260. That's crazy.
That's crazy.
That's insane.
That's crazy.
But to your question, like, what's the answer? Like, that's always try to preach it, and it's just tough because I can preach it to artists all I want. We can try talking to each other about it, but it's like it's getting the listener base, teaching them to change how they listen to music.
You literally have to teach. That's what I'm gonna just try to do it with my next project. Like I'm just gonna promote it. Like I'm gonna do a video, just me like breaking down as simple as I can for a casual music listener, like on why I know it's so convenient to just have all access to the music you want for $10 a month, like on Spotify or Apple. Like it's convenient, but like a lot of them, like you can't get mad at them because a lot of them aren't thinking like they probably just think like they pay that $10 a month and like a lot of them probably think that we get a piece of, like the artists are getting a piece of that. Like nah, bro, we don't get a piece of that. Basically, they took that. Like the fact the price is crazy, like $10 to $20 a month for unlimited music. Like, bro, that used to be the $10 to $20 that would go straight into an artist's pocket when they sold their album, like 20 years ago.
That's
like,
what I wanted
they
to
literally
touch
just
on.
took they like, bro, them niggas really just robbed niggas, bro. That shit's crazy.
Because you think about back then, the consumer was a lot more like understanding on buying somebody's just shit like their like album. With just their music, like paying $20 or whatever amount just to listen to one album, they were more down with it because there was no Spotify, and they understood that this money is going straight to them. Like the money is literally going straight to the artist, and I feel like I don't know if they don't think if they think it's still going straight to the artist or if they just don't give a fuck anymore. But just like that aspect of the consumer is completely lost now. Like nobody gives a fuck at all
they don't.
anymore about
Yeah.
helping out the artists and supporting the artists and like
Because-
giving them the money directly. Like what is the cheapest way for me to listen to music? And I can't hate on that because I am the same exact fucking way.
Oh, no.
So I just
Them
don't.
niggas gonna look at you
what do
crazy,
do?
bro.
Yeah.
Them niggas gonna look at you crazy just to try to get you to trying to get somebody to buy your music now for even $5.
Yeah.
Like they gonna look at you crazy. It's just crazy
Exactly.
like how quick they shift that narrative,
Yeah.
bro.
No,
Like
it's just there's no value to the product, and again, it's just product of convenience, right? It's like people like convenient. Like that was the easiest way. Like buying an album was the easiest way to hear your
Yeah.
favorite songs because you couldn't trust the radio to
Yeah.
necessarily play the shit you wanted them to play all the time, kind of type thing.
Yeah.
But yeah, no, Spotify, man. I feel like Apple would have got there eventually, but I still remember when Spotify first launched that concept, man. Felt so. That's the thing. Even as a kid, like I'm sitting there in college, like, oh, this shit is so cool. I have all the music I want to listen to all in one place. That shit was free back then too. Was the wild part. Like I was on beta for that shit, kind of thing. But just there's not even in my head thinking I'm not paying any money to listen to this music, and not thinking about how the artist is probably getting fucked over in that scenario, type shit. But yeah, no, gotta be a push. We need the next iteration of Bandcamp. We need somebody who can come in and create a space that does make it easier and more convenient, like for people too, because I think that's a big part of it.
Yeah.
If a nigga could like, oh yo, you support my album, and it can be in the place you want it to be, so you can listen to all the music you want to listen to in one place. Kind of literally what iTunes was before Apple Music, essentially.
Yep.
We just need a way. I don't know how you get people to buy back into that space though.
It's too hard. I like that space though because, bruh, being able to listen to music without Wi-Fi is so nice, bruh. Like, I swear, like, just having that shit, so nice. But we need to start.
Without ads, I don't be thinking about that part. How much niggas just listen to music with ads now? Like
Yeah,
they used
I
to
know,
not be
yeah.
a thing.
That
like
shit's
just-
crazy.
Yeah, sorry, my